What's up, guys? I'm back at it and I'm pumped as hell about this video right here. You guys heard it on the What's Next that I did for Michelle Waterson. You guys saw me or heard me basically working through the rankings to see what's next for her, and I called it and they booked it. Felice Herrig and Michelle Waterson just got booked for UFC 229. This is an amazing fight for Felice Herrig, and I also think it's a good fight for Michelle Waterson, but more so for Felice Herrig because Felice does not get the push that she deserves in the UFC. In my personal opinion, Felice doesn't get the push that she deserves in the UFC. Now, I believe that Michelle Waterson will always get the push from the UFC because she's a young girl. She's a cute girl. She has the whole story. She's a mom. She just has the whole package that the UFC likes, and then also she's just a likable person. So I just see her getting that push. She's the type of fighter that UFC promotes. And, Felice Herrig just isn't that type of girl. I don't even know if she's that type or not type or what. But, in my opinion, I thought she was a cute girl. She's very likable. She's a great fighter. I wish that she had a little bit more push. But, it is what it is. In life, you have to play with the cards that you're dealt. That's just a life lesson for the fight game, for life, for everything. You have to play with the cards that you are dealt. And Felice Herrig is finally really getting a nice sort of fight and on a great card. Felice Herrig was the only person that had enough balls to call out Conor McGregor on his bullshit when he came over here from Ireland, wreaking havoc. So I think that she deserves this fight. And now let's just talk about, I'm basically ranting, but let me just talk about in terms of the actual fight. I think this is a great fight for both of them because Felice Herrig is coming off of that bad loss to KK. To me, it was a bad loss. She didn't get finished, but she was just getting clipped with so many elbows in the clinch, and then she was getting outworked on the ground. It just looked like she was so outclassed, in my opinion. It just looked like she was absolutely outclassed out there. And then Michelle Waterson is coming off of that win against Courtney Casey, but it was a little bit of a controversial win. It almost seemed like a desperation win because of the fighting style. She didn't actually go out there and beat up Courtney Casey. She didn't really beat her up. She just managed not to get beat up. And all of that plays a part in, when you see a person's potential, when you're thinking about potential and how somebody's going to match up. I think that this is a great fight because both of these fighters are basically on the same level. Same skill set, put it that way. And also the same level in the game. I think that the winner of this fight, comes out of this fight a better fighter. A lot better fighter. Anyways, they booked the fight. They're on UFC 229, October 6th, the Conor versus Khabib card. Big card. A lot of eyeballs are going to be on this card. They're saying 2 million eyeballs. I highly doubt that, actually. I highly doubt that 2 million people are going to tune in to watch Conor versus Khabib. But that's a whole nother video. But I will say there will be a lot of eyeballs. We know that at least 1 million people will tune in. We know that at least 1 million people on the lowest 800,000. But I really do think 1 million at least. A lot of eyeballs. So I hope that these girls are in their camps, training hard, keeping safe, keeping healthy, staying motivated and focused. And I hope that they put on a great show and a great performance on this card here. This is a great opportunity for both of these fighters. This division is the best. Literally, this is the best division. This is one of the best divisions. If you don't like women's MMA, then you're slow. Seriously, then you're absolutely slow. Check out the strawweight division. This UFC strawweight division is stacked. Every fight is something to be excited about. Absolutely. Just literally every single fight is something to be excited about. Anyways, Michelle Waterson versus Felice Herrig, October 6th, UFC 229. Leave your thoughts in the comment section.